Good day, peeps. My name is Scribbs, and welcome to Mochi in Frosting, the final game of the Lonely Wolf Treat collection. Or at least so far. From what I've heard, this might not even be the last game at all, and Num Num Navi might be working on one as we speak, which, again, is sort of crazy, considering that this game, or this collection, has been in the process, or in the works, since before I even got to high school. And that means that I'm quite worried with when the next release is gonna be. I think we might have to cut a short end to this Let's Play after this one, because it could be a good while before the next game comes out. But yes, if I seem tired, I'm just gonna tell you, if I seem just a little bit tired, a little bit antsy, a little bit, just down in the dumps, the last 2 days have been horrible. I've been able to have no work done, and also I've had no sleep. And it's just been a nightmare. Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna have like a Ron Swanson moment here. I'm worried what you think I said was I had little sleep. No. I had no sleep. I have been awake 2 days straight. But I can't go to sleep or otherwise I'll screw up my sleep schedule, so we're just gonna be playing some relaxing games today. I'm gonna try to do my best to get some work done, but I am so sorry if I'm sloppy. We're just gonna have to go through this one by one, be patient with me. But this game also seems to be somewhat thematic in terms of like how I'm feeling right now. I feel like this is gonna be a more serious, a more depressing version of the game at least, because it's the only one so far that hasn't had any music in the menu screen. So, let's do this. Let's see how well I'm gonna be able to do voices in this. Oh, yeah. I remember. Treat? Oh, I remember this. Our garden. They killed it. Someone killed it. I'm sorry. If not for me, if I wasn't here, this wouldn't have happened. Don't say that. This isn't your fault, Treat. It's because I'm a wolf. Wolves aren't gardeners. I should have known this would happen. Oh, that's not right. It's not. I'm sorry. I keep making your life worse. Mochi? Come on, Treat. Let me take you somewhere safe. The ending of the last game was dark, man. Freaking discriminatory, like, hate crimes and stuff. Jesus. Mochi, I'm really sorry. It's not your fault. And you don't make my life worse. You're not the one who's doing that. Is it your cousin that keeps up the Berlin Wall? But I really feel like if we never met, you could have lived happily in Frosting with your cousin. That's not true. Please, don't think like that, Treat. I'm sorry, it just feels true. Because you're living with me, you'll get hurt. I should have realized that. You're not responsible for that. I have to take you to the hot springs. We can talk about it when we're safe inside, okay? Okay. I'm sorry. It's okay, we're almost there. Oh, you could see that she was sad immediately. Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna give us the whole dialogue spiel. I was surprised to see Treat crying when you came in, but now it all makes sense. What a cruel thing to do. It's so outrageous. Agreed. You're right to come to us first. We'll aid you on your revenge quest any way we can. Mate, I'm not sure that's entirely appropriate. Mochi isn't suited for revenge. I don't know. I'd like to find out who it was. You see, Annie, how could anyone not want revenge after seeing all their efforts trampled, literally? In any case, the two of you are welcome to stay here tonight. I can't imagine you'd want to return home. Thanks, Annie. Thanks, May. Will you be okay if I go? Into Frosting? Yeah, into Frosting. I understand. I'll try not to take too long. Mochi, get your cardigan before you go. It's windy. I don't want you to get cold. Yeah, thanks. I'll grab it. Thanks, Treat. Finally, some music. Oh, never mind. Damn it! I just commented on it and now it's gone. Okay. So is this gonna be like a confrontation showdown? Am I finally gonna talk to my cousin about this? Jesus. Why did they have to pick today out of any other day? Why isn't such a good day? We haven't done anything wrong. What has Treat ever done to anyone? She hasn't done anything. She doesn't deserve... Treat doesn't deserve to feel like I'd be better off without her. Jesus. At least they didn't wreck the inside of our house. My cardigan should be in the dresser. I bet it was those two, like, from the freaking hot spring. Miss Snuck Up and Miss Stuck Up. Okay. Well, I guess this is gonna be some sort of final showdown, maybe. Maybe we're gonna talk directly to our cousin. I have no idea. Someone needs to be set straight. Mochi, you got this. Oh yeah, and of course, again, I keep commenting on this, but nighttime, really? At nighttime, that's when the guard is gonna leave. That sounds like a fucking terrible guard. What does it say here? The town of Frosting, a friendly, safe, and secure mountain paradise for rabbits. Fuck off. I hate this sign. It's so, like, understandable when, like, of course, when you hear all the stories, like, it's depicted a lot in movies, whenever, or like, movies, series, media, book, anything, like, where, this sort of stuff is, addressed and you hear this side of the experience. It's so infuriating, like, the lack of justice, and the fact that so many people who've been on this side of history where, like, discrimination has just been prevalent for so long. There were so many chances for them to turn violent, or, like, to pick the violent path, and yet the one that it did up in the end prosper was the peaceful one. It's pretty insane how that sort of stuff can, or, like, the amount of restraint it takes, because it's so easy. I could imagine so easily that it would fall into, like, revenge and hate crime. Or on their side, at least. Is anyone there? I'm a rabbit, so it's safe. Yeah, well, I mean, the fucking guard left, so, I mean, what choice do you have? Hey, you! Stop! The gate's closed, miss. You can't just climb over it. Of course I can. How else am I supposed to get in? I need to find a way to find whoever destroyed our garden. You can't climb the gate. You have to wait for the guard to let you in. I'm not gonna wait. Huh? I said I'm not gonna wait. Did you have anything to do with it? What? With what? Our garden. Someone destroyed it while we were away. What's your problem? I've never seen you before. I don't even know anything about your garden. Then shut up and stay out of my way. Who's out here shouting? Keep it down. Mangju, this bunny climbed over the gate. I'm trying to get her to leave. That's my cousin. Leave her alone. Sorry, I didn't know you were related. Juju. Did this guy make you cry? What do you want me to do to him? I'm sorry. Don't tell Senbei. Someone destroyed our garden. I don't know who. Show me. I want to talk to Danny. Danny hasn't come home. Show me your garden. I don't know what to do, Juju. I don't know who did it. It wasn't you, was it? You wouldn't do something like that, right, Juju? Mochi. I know we haven't been talking, but it was never because I hate you. I wouldn't destroy something of yours. Juju, I really need your help. Shh, it's okay. Will you show me what happened? Yeah, follow me. God damn, this is taking... Okay. Damn. I don't like that wolf either, but this is a little overboard. Will you help me find who did it? I have some ideas. I can at least bring you around with me to question people. Okay, but there are rules you have to follow. What rules? You can't say mean things about Treat. I don't want to hear it. Do you promise? Sure. You promise, right? Yeah, I promise. I can do that for one night. Sheesh. Good. I don't want to be in a fight with you, Juju. I missed you. So you can't be mean to Treat. I love her. Let's go. By the way, I've been in talk with Camilla from Synth Saturn. By the way, she's also playing this game, in case you're curious and you want to see other people's Let's Play. I also think she actually, very interestingly enough, Synth Saturn actually worked on the music for one of Num Num Nami's games, so she's very familiar with this series overall. So if you want to watch her point of view on the series, I recommend you go check her out. I'll put a link down in the description, but I've been talking to her about it, and apparently there's more to it. Like, there's more to Juju as a character. She's not just like, she's not just like racist or something. She apparently has some reasons to believe that wolves are bad and such. Doesn't justify it, but still. At least her character isn't just shallow and not deep, because characters never are in real life. Juju, there's one more thing that I should say before we do this. What? Treat confessed to me earlier today, so we'll be a couple from now on, and I don't care what anyone else thinks of it. That happened today? Yeah, while we were out, then we came back to the garden being like that. That really sucks. Yeah, that's why I want to do something about it. I understand. Thanks. I just wanted to be clear about it, so you wouldn't be surprised later on. I'm not really surprised to begin with. You're a big buddy, Juju. You're much taller than I am. Well, who should we try first? I'm not sure. We could ask Senbei. He's friends with most of the first guys, I'd suspect. Who's Senbei? He's cool. His dad is the witch who built the wall for us. So, aka, not fucking cool at all. Not, no bueno. That is no good. I don't like people who build walls. That's actually almost, except construction workers. Actually, it's sort of unanimous. People who want to build walls instead of tearing them down. I don't like you. If we walk past my house and follow along the wall, we'll end up there. I'll follow your lead. Okay. So, sorry, I didn't listen. Was it up to your house? When Treat first came to Frosting, this was where she came through. I wonder what it looked like now that the snow's all melted. Is it this? Really? Come on. Oh, is this Senbei? Do you know anything about who destroyed our garden? So it really got destroyed? I don't know anything, but don't you think it's strange for a wolf to have a garden anyway? We planted it together. Why is it strange? Wolves are carnivores. They have nothing to gain by gardening. Mochi, are you gonna start arguing with everyone you see, or will you come to Senbei's house with me so we can figure things out? Sorry again about earlier. I'm the junior guard, so it's my duty to stop anyone from sneaking in while no one's looking. Stop making things up. There's no junior guard position. You're just being a nuisance. But someone should be guarding the gate at night. It's actually, well, I mean, he's onto something. If you're gonna have a fucking gated wall, why would you leave it at the most vulnerable time? It would almost be safer to not have it guarded by day. Hey, what wolves do you think are gonna come here? Well, we live in the mountains, so there are wolves around. Don't you think they're too busy minding their own business to bother coming to a place like this? Have you ever considered that? Wait, you're the freak who lives with a wolf! Don't call Mochi a freak, you twerp! I'm sorry. Basically, it's like, oh, no, I didn't do it, but I don't mind it. It's like silent compliance. Okay, what about this? Is this the place? Mochi, I thought we were going to Senbei's. I missed being able to come here. I missed seeing you and Danny, and I couldn't forgive you, but I missed you. I'm glad that I can talk to you again, but I'm still really mad at you. But you're helping me, so thanks for that. Yeah, I'm not too happy you're dating a wolf, but you're still my cousin. I still want to help. Well, how do you feel about it, knowing that Treat is my girlfriend? Everyone makes mistakes. I dated Danny for a week in middle school, then he turned out to be gay. That's quite different, but okay. That's an even worse response than I expected. Well, you asked. Yeah. Silly me. Okay, so we're going to Senbei's house. Problem is, I have no idea who Senbei is. I don't think they're like a character I remember. Can you tell me anything about the rabbits who live here? Single parent, 2 young kids. Can't imagine he was involved. Okay. Come in. Oh, is that Moose? Hello, isn't that his name? Hi, Mr. Moose. Sorry to bother you so late at night, but I have some questions if you don't mind me asking. Did something happen? You know the garden I started with Treat? When we came home today, it was completely destroyed. That's terrible. I'm sorry to hear it. If anyone passed through the front gate today headed in that direction, could you tell me their names? I wish I could help, but I didn't see anything out of the ordinary today. I don't know, they could have maybe snuck out at night. It's completely unprotected at night. But you know it's fine, because, I mean, why would you want to protect the most vulnerable thing at night? Sorry, I'm gonna stop bringing it up, but it's so stupid. They could have gone through the hot springs gate instead. That one's unguarded. I'm sorry, would you like to contact the authorities? I can file a report for you. There's authorities? I thought you were the authority. Weren't you the sheriff? I don't know how much the rabbit police would be willing to help a wolf. Good point. Maybe if you pretend it was only you living there. Just forget it. Well, yeah, but how are they gonna track down a hate crime without knowing it's a hate crime? But yeah, I mean, if this is like 60s style police, I get it. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, your old place was in the way of how they wanted to expand the town, so it got torn down. Well, it's not like I was coming back, so... Sheesh, still. Is there a special key for this gate? I wouldn't call it special. A lot of people in this town have one. The gate locks automatically, so if you forget your key, you just walk to one of the main gates instead. Then no one really keeps an eye on who comes and goes through this one. It's intended only for residents of Frosting, so no, it's not guarded all that costly. Oh, so you're focusing so much on protecting yourself from the outside, you never thought of, oh, what if something goes down on the inside? I think Mochi's mother was onto something. I think everyone in this universe is equally capable of being terrible people. So, wait, guard station. There's a lot less traffic on this side since it's mostly wilderness. But where is Senbei's house? This wasn't... Guess I don't want to talk. Is this Senbei's house, then? Should I just walk in here? Mochi, wait. We should talk to Senbei before charging into the warren and pointing fingers. Oh, right. But where is Senbei? Here? This is where Senbei lives? Yeah, pretty nice, huh? Oh, that is a big-ass mansion, and why do I not remember it at all? What kind of person is he? He's really cool. You like him? Juju? Are you getting a crush on some... I don't know, like Duke of the KKK? You said he's friends with most of the rabbits, you suspect. Well, he has lots of friends. That's what it's like being popular. You can't help it, if some of them happen to be troublemakers. Juju, you're doing this to help me, right? Yes, obviously. If we ask Senbei, he'll probably know who wrecked your garden. Okay, let's ask him. Juju, please. For the love of God, Juju, don't be that. Don't be worse than I even suspect you to be. Because you're building a little bit up to it, and I would hate to learn that. I would hate to completely learn or hate your character. Yeah, let's ask. Why are you blushing, though? Okay. Mind you, welcome. Senbei's upstairs in his room, assuming you've come to see him. Thank you, sir. And who have you brought with you this time? I don't believe I've seen you around, little buddy. Sorry for the late introduction. This is my cousin, Mochi. Mochi, is it? That's a real fine name. I'm Brixo, the Brick Witch. A rather apt name, eh? My father was a clairvoyant. But wouldn't you just be wizard? I thought, like, witch and wizard were, like, the same thing. Usually that gets a laugh. Have I spoiled the mood? Please excuse her, sir. She's had a tough night. We're trying to resolve the issue. I see. Well, cheer up, little bunny. Your cousin here is helping you out, so things can't be all bad, eh? Senbei's upstairs, right? Yeah, let's head up. Come on, Mochi, can't you at least put on a fake smile? This witch is a powerful guy. I don't want you to talk to Senbei if you're gonna be this rude. Manju! Good evening. Oh, hey, Senbei. You go ahead and wait here, Mochi, and I'll be back down with you some information soon. It's nice to see you. I came to ask you about something. Can we talk in private? Sure. Come in. Juju, please. How long do I have to wait? Stay out here. I don't trust this. One bit. Oh. Is that a rabbit? What's it like being in animal form all this time? Is it easier? I know you won't answer. I'm just passing time while waiting for my cousin. Sorry to intrude. Oh, so they're... Wait, so they can actually turn into like real rabbits? Big ass rabbits? What is this? Nice freaking flat screen TV. It is ginormous, I do agree. Okay, well, what about here then? Looks like the kitchen and dining room, no one's around. Hello. Seems you've met my wife. As you can see, she's a naturalist. She wanted to move our family here so she could live among her own kind. And of course, with my job of building and maintaining this wall, it was convenient financially too. Not that much money is a concern. So is she basically like a rabbit nudist? Or like she wanna be in her all natural form and unite with nature? Okay. I forget that I'm like so freaking exhausted, and then I just get like whoo. Okay, but still, come on. Juju? Sorry for the wait. Let's get going. Wait, did he know anything? Yeah. We'll talk outside. Don't do this. Well, wanna tell me what happened? Oh, well, I couldn't really find the right moment to ask him directly, but... What? There's the thing, Mochi. I really like him, and he seems really interested in me too. Before you knocked, we almost... Juju! What about my garden? So what if Senbei doesn't know anything? Did it say it was giving up? We haven't gone inside the warren yet. There's still a ton of suspects left. You just wanted to come here first so you could talk to your stupid crush. That wasn't my only reason. I really thought he might know something besides. Not the only one who gets to have a love life. I'm still helping you, aren't I? Help from Juju. What a waste of time. You're in there making out with some guy while I'm stuck waiting in this place I don't even know. Stuck talking to the witch who built your stupid wall for you? This horrible wall that doesn't even need to exist. Doesn't need to exist. Those foxes were gonna kill me that night. They said it themselves. Isn't that reason enough? They're not like that. They're Moxie's friends. It was a misunderstanding. Whatever. Let's just drop it. I hate that you won't understand. I hate it. There, baby cousin. I don't want you to cry anymore. We'll just not talk about the things we disagree on. That's been working so far, right? Everything about that sentence is horrible! I don't want your help anymore. Just forget the whole thing. I don't care who destroyed the garden. What? You throw a huge tantrum and then you don't even care? Doesn't matter. So, you're just gonna leave? Are we gonna go back to never speaking to each other, even though we're a family? I don't know, Juju. You haven't been treating me very well. I do miss you, but it hurts too much to be here like this. I'm sorry. I'm going back to treat for now. You know your life has only gotten worse by clinging to that wolf. Stupid Juju. She thinks so too. I hate everything about this. This is actually the worst. I need the caffeine. Oh my god. This is like, I'm letting myself get carried away by this, of course. Usually, when it comes to any sort of like really serious topic or discussion, I'm pretty proud of myself because I am pretty good at restraining myself. I like to think that I'm pretty good at hearing out even like really dismissive like opinions or something. I'm pretty good at listening to people, but it's a video game, so I'm letting myself be carried away and say that this is making me fume. And also I am very tired, so I just don't have the energy to fight it off. Why did I think that it would be okay to let Juju help? Has she always been this bad? She's only thinking about herself. Couldn't she see how important this was to me? When I'm crying this much? Or maybe I'm always crying in front of her so she doesn't realize, and I didn't think about it. Jeez. I miss Moxie. She would yell at Juju for me. Not that it would do any good. No. Moxie's a bit hot-headed. I think she would make it worse. Mochi, welcome back. Did you find the culprit? Tell me who it was. It'll be my turn to take revenge next. No, I didn't find who it was. I don't really care anymore. You don't care? Did something happen? Doesn't really make a difference, does it? Even if I knew who it was. Even if I got to explain to them why it hurt me so much. They just wouldn't get it anyway. Seeing my cousin again made me realize that. This is very unsatisfying. It is. We'll have to do an investigation on our own, May. I'm glad we have friends like you. I'm sorry that I had to give up. Don't worry about that one bit, Mochi. You deserve some rest after everything they put you through. Treat is waiting for you upstairs. Room 105. Thank you both for everything. That is a really fucking tough pill to swallow. I just talked about like, oh, you know, I'm pretty good at listening to like even pretty dismissive opinions, but it's also just really tough sometimes realizing that when it comes to things like racism or sexism, homophobia, anti-LGBT beliefs, like any sort of like thing you were raised with as a child, if they're like, there's so many people who are just absolute stans of their childhood, like they have these opinions they were taught from their parents and they have never in their life fucking challenged them, and that means that they're gonna stick to it and they're not open. They say they're open to discussion a lot, or they say they're open to discussion a lot and they're willing to talk. But they're usually not. They're willing to talk as long as they end up being right. They aren't open. They aren't really open to actually having their minds changed, and it's a really frustrating thing to realize, especially when you're really deep in a discussion with someone, and then you just find out they're not willing to change anyway, even if, quote unquote, you win the argument. Frustrating subject, but I absolutely relate to this. Oh yeah, upstairs. Sorry. This game is real. Who would imagine a furry game take us this far? And I know that a lot of people are saying it isn't furry. I know, I'm just putting it in the title because it's fun. Okay, so 105. Was this 105? 103? Okay, this way then. 105? Yeah. Hi, Treat. Mochi. Aww. I was worried. Are you okay? I'm okay. I'm sorry I left you here. I know you were really mad. I didn't want to hold you back. Thanks. I'm okay now. It was a bad idea, the whole thing. Juju showed up right away, and I asked her to help. I thought she would help me. I just wasn't thinking straight at all. Juju always used to stand up to bullies for me, so I thought, what a stupid mistake. I just want to forget the whole thing. Mochi, she should have helped you. It's not your mistake, it's hers. Thanks, but I shouldn't have trusted her, especially when she's been this horrible to you. I'm so stupid, I'm sorry. It's okay, it's not your fault. But our garden's ruined, and I couldn't find who did it. I don't care about that. I just don't want you to get hurt anymore. I'm sorry. I keep crying when you're the one who's suffering more. Treat. Maybe we should take a bath. I think that'll help us both relax. That sounds nice. I know all my voices have sort of merged, but I don't even care anymore. I'm glad we have the whole place to ourselves. Me too. So, what should we do now? You know, for the future? Wanna run away together? I already ran away, remember? It's different. What if we move somewhere nice? We could live closer to Moxie. Or maybe we could go traveling together, like Trick does. Wouldn't that be fun? I don't know. Sorry, I'm just trying to plan ahead. It'd be hard to stay here and pretend like nothing happened. When I lived with my pack, we'd build houses out of ice, so that we'd be able to move easily every few months. I came to Frosting thinking I could leave once the seasons changed, until I met you. Aw, treat. This is the longest I've ever stayed in one place. It would be nice for it to be my home. But if we can find a new one together, maybe it'll be better. It will be better. I'll make sure of it. Thanks, Mochi. I love you, treat. The least we can do is make sure we have a nice home together. You're gonna make me cry again. Sorry. Is that the end? Okay, good God. Or well, it might be soon. Looks like Annie and May went to bed. We're staying up so late. Yeah, we own this hot spring now. They would get mad if they heard you say that. You better keep it a secret then. I'm glad you're feeling better. Only because I got you. Wait. We're staying here, okay. Up to room 105 it is then. Shh, we don't have to sneak back. Oh wait, we have to sneak back so we don't wake the other guests. Okay. Sneak. You don't have to walk so slowly. Okay. We made it back on scene. You're pretty stealthy, treat. You have so much energy. I'm just happy. This is the kind of night I wanted to have with you after we got back from the beach. Me too. I was so nervous before, but now I just feel relieved. Nothing like something bad happening to bring us closer together, huh? That is true. Like in stressful times, people seem to unite more often. Well, except nowadays, because there isn't really much we can do, and the whole uniting together, standing together thing. Actually, a lot of people have done that anyway. But still, it's probably not the best idea these times. Absolutely, this is not like to speak against what has been happening with the protests and stuff. Those are things that just happen, like emotions and like what's it called? Anger, frustration, it boils over. You can't necessarily control all that. And when so many people unite for a cause, of course, it's just gonna happen. But still, it's tough. Like when we're in a situation in like this, where usually it's like a war or something, where people can band together, huddle up, and then we can find this thing together. You can't really do that in the same way with COVID. You have to sort of like do it online and act like we're sort of together and all this, even though we're all very much separated. It'd be nice to skip that part. Yeah, it would. The stars are so pretty. Yeah. I used to live in Daifuku. It's a big bright city, so the stars would get lost in the sky. Oh, I didn't know the night sky could look different from other places. It's nicer here. I'm glad I decided not to stay in Daifuku. What kind of place do you want to live in, Treat? Well, I like Mount Sorbet. Don't want to go too far. Yeah, I like it here too. Then it's decided. We'll find a new home here, away from Frosting. But I should probably go and see my parents first to tell them where I'm going this time. Treat's parents, I bet they're nice. This time of year, shouldn't be too difficult to travel to that part of the mountain if they're where I'm thinking. Would you come with me? Of course, I'd love to meet him. I'll have to ask Moxie too. Let's go and see her tomorrow then. Tomorrow. I'm nervous. I have to lie down. Turn off the lights and go to bed? Sure! Treat, even in the dark your face is bright red. That's because you suddenly held my hand. No, it was like that before I even did anything. Sorry, it feels like finally, despite everything, I'm really gonna get to live the kind of life I wanted. I'm so nervous, but I'm so happy too. So thank you for liking me, even when it isn't easy. I don't know what you're talking about, Treat. It's super easy to like you. I love you. I love you too. This is so wholesome. Let's get some rest. We'll have a lot of time. We'll have a lot of traveling to do tomorrow, won't we? To be continued. Woo! Oh, that was something else. Oh, good golly gosh. Okay, so that was really like a hefty game. That was a hefty game, but it was also definitely the most the most story-wise interesting one. Like the story in this one is really good, but that's of course only because the last couple of games have been building up to this sort of confrontation. yeah, I don't know. This game said a lot of really real stuff, such as like the whole you have to silently, or not silently, you have to push back ever so slowly against those regressive, dismissive like thoughts and ideas. And it's not like you don't have to necessarily go out and protest. You don't have to necessarily do that just to make a difference. It's what is going to make a difference is a lot of people, a lot of people being or doing their little part to push back against these ideas. That's what's going to make a big difference in the end. And of course, the more vocal you are about it, the better. But it's really the fact that everyone should just put in a little bit of effort to push back on it. And that's sort of what it feels like. Like we pushed back. We can't do it all by ourselves, so we're gonna have to move. And that makes sense to me. I'm sorry if I'm saying it's a very sensitive topic, and I definitely shouldn't be talking about it when I'm this freaking sleep deprived. But I hope I said something that makes at least a bit of sense. But I really like this game, and I can't wait to see what Nom Nom Nami makes next. But yes, for now, that is the end of the Lonely Wolf Treat collection. Unless there's a new game coming out in the next couple of months, this is gonna be where we stop it, because I don't know what like how fast Nom Nom Navi usually makes games, or if they're even gonna be working on a bunch of spin-offs. I think that's what they've been doing in the past, like this last year. I think they've been making a bunch of spin-offs of the game, or like other additions to the universe, such as the drowning game that I also played. But yeah, whenever the next game comes out, I'm probably gonna go back and play this, so I hope that you guys will stick around. Consider hitting that subscribe button if you want to be notified in the future of when another release comes out and you want to see where this series goes. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me for this. It's been nice, it's been wholesome, it's been tough, but you know, that's okay sometimes. So anyways, thank you all genuinely so much for watching, and I catch you on the next one. Peace.